Welcome to the Daily Coach's Sports Leadership Lessons, a reading of some of our greatest hits from more than 6 years of email newsletters that have been read by tens of thousands of leaders and learners. If you want our latest newsletter delivered to your inbox every day, you can subscribe for free at thedaily.coach/subscribe or follow the link in the description. The NFL Draft and Shoshin. Teams spend millions and millions of dollars during the NFL Draft to make great picks that will transform their organizations, but they often fall well short. As with any decision-making, model bias plays a huge part in making poor choices. Additionally, overconfidence in our abilities based on past experiences also lead to mistakes. The success rate of drafting NFL talent is about the same as when teams relied on the sporting news during the 1950s to randomly select players. So why hasn't the forecasting of talent improved with the advancement of technology? Years ago, economists Richard Thaler and Cade Massey set out to study the history of the draft. They analyzed where different players were chosen and then compared the order to the players' later performance. Thaler and Massey discovered that despite the time and money that football teams devoted to the draft, they weren't very effective at predicting who would be the best. They concluded that there's only a 52% chance that a player picked first is better than a player picked at the same position later. In essence, NFL teams would be as effective with a coin toss as they are pouring millions of dollars into scouting. Perhaps one of the reasons for the lack of advancement is a Zen Buddhism concept called Shoshin. Shoshin is a belief that, in the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the expert's mind, there are few. NFL teams believe they're experts. They continue with the same process as they always have, never examining different possibilities or expressing fear they might be wrong. They won't go against conventional wisdom, despite the fact that conventional wisdom is proven to not be effective. Teams never adopt a beginner's mind or apply Shoshin to their outdated, unsuccessful models. They fail in large part due to the following 3 reasons. The first is that they fail to be curious about attempting different processes to procure talent. They don't disrupt individual thinking, relying more on groupthink and being judged in the short term, not the long term. They embrace naivety. Stop trying to get people to conform to long-standing behaviors. Henry Ford has been quoted as saying, "I am looking for a lot of people with an infinite capacity to not know what can't be done." Teams have worked hard to improve their decision-making processes, but maybe it's time to look for more possibilities in the data collection process. This might be what really helps drive better decisions. Thanks for joining this episode of The Daily Coach. On behalf of Michael Lombardi, Coach George Raveling, and the entire Daily Coach team, we're grateful for your support. Remember, the most important person you will ever lead is yourself. Keep growing, keep learning, and most importantly, keep showing up.